everyone, welcome to my channel Love Grows Tarot. I'm here today to do a tarot card reading for the Sun and Moon sign of Scorpio in the month of July. If you like these readings, please subscribe. If you want notifications, ring the bell. Comments are very welcome. I'm not new to tarot, but I am new to YouTube. I will leave descriptions in the description box below. Also a link for donations, which are greatly appreciated and extremely useful at this time. Follow me on Instagram. I do a daily reading there. And if you'd like to purchase a personal reading from me, go to my Etsy shop, Love Grows Tarot. You can purchase one there. These readings are general, so they're not going to resonate with absolutely everybody. And the energies and themes of these readings may be taking place more in the future, so you can always come back to these readings. I start off with 3 cards, the overall energy, what to be mindful of, and where some additional luck may be coming from for that month. The tarot cards and spirit guide me. I finish off the reading with 3 oracle cards. So let's get started. The overall energy for Scorpio in the month of July. Before we begin, I just want to mention that we are still in Mercury retrograde, and we will be here until the middle of the month, around the 12th. Some more sensitive people might be feeling residual effects a little bit longer. So be mindful of your communications, especially with those close to you. Watch out for travel, have a backup plan. There could be delays. And for your electronic devices, make sure you back them up so you don't lose any important information. No major decisions and no major purchases are ideal during the Mercury retrograde as well. So the overall energy for Scorpio for the month of July. The month of July for Scorpio. Month of July for Scorpio. Here we go. We have the Page of Swords. The page cards carry messages. The swords are communication, knowledge, thoughts, ideas. The swords represent the air signs, and the air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So it may be involving people of those sun signs. The page is a youthful energy. It's of a more younger type of a person. It's also an opportunity for education and learning. So be mindful of this overall energy for the month of July. Also with the Page of Swords, particularly, somebody might be watching you. Somebody might have their eye on you for some particular reason. Once again, go to the air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. See if there's any involvement there. Yeah, so let's find out what to be mindful of for the month of July for Scorpio. Scorpio for the month of July. So we have the High Priestess. She is of the Major Arcana. She has a strong message for you. The High Priestess isn't a person of words. She's more an intuitive person, but she is also of the esoteric arts and the spiritual realm. So she comes to you asking you to tune into your intuition, to lean on your spirituality. If some of you are in the esoteric arts, this is going to be a powerful energy for you. So be mindful of how this type of energy is flowing for you in the month of July, how it can be a positive energy for you, a useful energy for you, and bring opportunities for you. Where could some additional luck be coming for the month of July for our dear friends Scorpio? So we have the 8 of Cups. The Cups are your emotions, your sensitivity, your intuition once again. And in this card, this person is on a spiritual quest. So we have 2 very spiritual cards here for you in the month of July. The spiritual quest for some is they're leaving the material realm behind. The things that they once valued just don't have that magnetic energy to them anymore, and focusing more on your inner self, spiritual self. Retreating, meditating, going on a new journey in the spiritual realm. So we have the High Priestess and we have this card here. So there's a real strong spiritual energy moving around for you, Scorpio, in the month of July that might change your direction somewhat. What else does Scorpio need to know for the month of July? We have Four of Pentacles. Pentacles are your material possessions and your money. And in this card, this is an example of a person holding on really tight to the material aspect, especially with money. So this also goes into your relationship with money, where you hang on to it too tightly or where you let it go too loosely, and how that creates a flow in your life. It also is a card with the Four of Pentacles that money is coming in. It is a wealth card, but really it's about what that energy of money is doing to your mindset, how you view that energy and how you use that energy. And then we have more Pentacles. So we have the Three of Pentacles. This is when you're taking your skills, your talents, your crafts, and people are observing them and people are noticing them. So a lot more energy coming in for work, for using your talent. So with the money, with the four, it is there, but it might be a little bit tight. But you are making progress with whatever it is that you're doing, showing your talents to others. People are really respecting these talents and observing these talents. So you're going in a good direction that way. So keep on moving forward with whatever projects that you have or whatever career moves you're making. Then we have the Ace of Wands. So this is a gift. All the wands are gifts. This is the wands. The wands are the fire signs. The fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. The wands are your projects of your, it's a very like entrepreneurial type of energy. It's a very active energy. It's a very like get going energy, doing things, getting things done, starting projects. Things are activated. So it's really positive with this, especially with your talents now. Taking on a wider audience. There's an energy of here to have the wands and just go with it. So once again, it is that active energy. So fiery active energy is going to work for you in the month of July. What else does Scorpio need to know for the month of July? Scorpio. So we have some more wands. This time we have another page. So like I said, pages bring you messages. It's also a youthful card. It could be somebody very young that might come in to assist you, help you on your venture, or you might be teaching and mentoring them. Also, we go back to learning and education. There's going to be a lot of opportunities for you to grow. Definitely growth. A lot of growth for the month of July. And ways that you can increase your knowledge within this. So you've got a lot of spiritual, you've got like, here you've got your craft, here you've got your growth, here you've got money coming in for you. But it's still a very spiritual month. So for some of you, it might be your work, your esoteric work, or your spiritual work is sort of opening up and branching out to a wider audience. What else does Scorpio need to know for the month of July? So we have more wands. Lots of growth for you this month, Scorpio. Lots of growth. So with this card, the energies are that you are standing your ground, that you're out there within the competition, but you're rising above the competition. And when you rise above the competition really gets to know who it is that is coming up and rising above them. So there is a lot of energy of growth. You're continuing to grow, but you are going to have to stand for yourself and stand for the belief of what you're doing and the belief of your projects or your ideas, and really sort of hang in there. There's not a lot of room for you to like get overwhelmed by it. Just like hang in there and keep on going. And then we have the Queen of Swords. So the queens are the motherly figures, and they're leaders. This queen is of the air sign, so not emotional. She lives her truth. She lives her life through her life experiences. Some of them have not been so great, but she rules with the truth, and she makes come across as being somebody that's somewhat blunt or maybe a little bit harsh at times with the way she communicates, but overall she has your best interest in mind. So somebody might be coming with this kind of a caliber of energy, and they might be coming in there to assist you, or you might be having this person around. Maybe it's a person that is around you, and it's her energy, and you have to communicate with her energy. She also, for some of you, wants you to represent yourself more like her. Not the emotional. Like I said, the air signs are not emotional. They're more intelligent. They're more about their knowledge, their communication, their thoughts, being just straightforward and being logical. So a lot of that energy is going to help you. So it's either going to be somebody of that type or some kind of energy that you need to draw off of to bring more of that to you. What else does Scorpio need to know for the month of July? Our dear friend Scorpio for the month of July. The month of July for Scorpio. So we have a more spiritual type energy here. So the moon also is a major arcana card. So these are important messages. In the moon, we face our fears. We face the feminine side of ourselves. It's doing things that take us out of our box. It's also following more of the cyclical cycles of the moon and that kind of energy, that kind of like mysterious energy. A lot of it for a lot of people is facing their fears, though, sort of walking through that area of your life where you just face your fears, and then when you face, which your fear is very ego-based, so when you face your fears, it opens up so many more opportunities for you. It's just like overwhelming how it does that, but it does that. So for you Scorpios, that might be a challenge for you this month, is to step up and face your fears. It's also, the moon is the sign of Cancer. So for some, there might be a Cancer type theme there, maybe sun sign, maybe. Yeah. So the next card is the Queen of Cups. So this queen, and like this Queen of Swords, is of Cups. It's of the water signs. So that would be Pisces, that would be Cancer, and that would be Scorpio. So something to do with maybe with those sun signs, people of those sun signs. It's also maternal energy. So now the maternal energy is focused from being a very like unemotional air sign into a very like emotional watery sign. So you're crossing from one queen to another. One queen is coming at you with a very sort of blunt, kind of like a very logical way of approaching things, and then of course you have the Cups, which is now turning into a very emotional way of approaching things. So you do have two strong feminine energies for the month of July, and they're shifting. What else does Scorpio need to know for the month of July? So we have the Four of Cups. So we have the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is really about when things just aren't, it's a little bit of complacency, but it's also when things are, when you're looking at things in a way that you're dissatisfied with the way things are, or it's just not enough. Something there isn't giving you the satisfaction that you thought it would, or the things around you. Also, we have here On the luck side, the 8 of Cups, and he's leaving that sort of material possession kind of world and more going towards his spirituality, and that's really bringing luck to Scorpio for this month. This is also when the 4 of Cups is when the universe is handing you its gifts, and you're focusing on the lack of, and you're not focusing on the things around you that are gifts to you and that are here to create new opportunities for you and to open up your world and open up your mind and take you on a new journey. So you got to figure out what it is that where your focus is and change that focus and grab those gifts, because they're here for you and they're available, and they want you to go into a new direction, go into a better direction than this. All right, so that's it for the tarot cards. Now we're going to go to our wisdom oracle and see what advice we have here. So definitely a spiritual month, definitely a month of challenge by facing something that may be fearful to you. You've got 2 very high feminine energies there in the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups, but it's 2 different kind of energies. One is coming across very logical, and then the other one is coming across more sensitive. Your work is going to be fine. There's still lots of opportunities and growth. You are stepping up to another level, more competitive level, so please stand your ground there. And then we have, for the Wisdom Oracle, we have the Tribe. The Tribe is when you find those people in your life, and it's also number 8, which is another lucky number. And also the number 8 here was in your lucky number, and that was the spiritual quest. And that's also a person finding a tribe. Finding a tribe is those people that you connect with, the people that are mindful of what you're doing and who you are, and where you can really sort of express yourself your true authentic self in a very real way. So this month is going to be about you connecting to your tribe and being able to present yourself wholly as you. It's like your true self. You're going to bring more of that out in you. You're going to, and in that you create that tribe and you create that connection with people. The animal spirit card for you for the month of July is Wolf Spirit. So the advice here for you is to turn your knowledge into wisdom. So the thing about turning knowledge into wisdom is that for some people, you have all this knowledge. Wisdom is something where you take the knowledge and you use that knowledge and you create that experience. So now the information has become a part of you. It's become a part of your DNA. And because you're participating in that knowledge, you're using that knowledge and actually doing things within that to better yourself, then it creates wisdom. So there's a lot of knowledge here, and you have to. It's like talking the talk and not walking the walk. So let's take your knowledge. You have a lot of knowledge here, and turn that into an experience, and so that you can actually find your tribe and be your true authentic self. Because then when you talk about your knowledge, you've actually walked that walk, and now it's become wisdom, and now you have the experience to really express how it feels to take that knowledge and use that knowledge to better yourself. Finally, we have the Moonology card. Moonology card for the month of July for our dear friend Scorpio. Scorpio, the month of July. So we have the South Node. So the South Node is about your past and you're moving forward. It's also karma. So here it says, don't let your past hold you back, because you have a lot of growth here, and you're really connected into some sort of spiritual world that is your tribe, and it's growing and things are moving forward. But there's the moon here, which is also like fears. A lot of times we hold things from our past, and it creates that energy that doesn't allow us to move forward, and that can create sort of fears and major energies to go on. So really for you, Scorpio, in this reading for the month of July is that things are really going well for you in that spiritual working side. But you have to, the wolf spirit, turn your knowledge into wisdom. If you are getting all this knowledge, but you're not using this knowledge to make changes, you're just sort of keeping that knowledge in and not applying it to yourself, then you have to turn that around. And something from your past may be holding you back, and you have to let go of it, because there's a huge, really nice energy here of you going in a really great direction. And it's almost like you've got this powerful thing ahead for you, but at the same time there's something that's like really not allowing you to push as far forward as you are going to be able to go. All right, so that's the reading for Scorpio for the month of July. I enjoyed reading for you. If you like this reading, please subscribe. If you want notifications, please ring the bell. Comments are very welcome. I'm not new to tarot, but I am new to YouTube. I'm going to leave descriptions in the description box, along with a link there for donations, which are greatly appreciated and highly useful, especially during these times of change. Follow me on Instagram. I do a daily reading there. And if you want a personal reading from me, go to my Etsy shop, lovegrowstarot, and you can purchase one there. I thank you for letting me read for you this month, and I just want to make sure that you stay safe, and I will see you again next time.